All right. So, welcome back. All right. We got some, I guess, we got news. But Smileate, I feel like a lot of gacha games are kind of doing things similar to what's going on right now, right? So, um, we're getting the new PVE content, and we're excited, right? Because people have been asking Smileate, hey, give us more repeatable PVE content so we can have stuff to do, and we're getting that, right. We're getting the um, trial of constellation added to the game, right. And what's the problem? Well, the problem is, to my surprise, let me see if I can pull this up for you guys. My surprise, GM. All right, notice as a Macallis of Cycle content ending. So they're technically removing technically Hell Raid, right? The one that has the Hell version and the Nightmare version, right? That thing. So regular Asmakalis, I think, is probably staying. It's just Asmakalis of Cycle, which has the Nightmare mode and stuff in it, right? Is being removed in favor of adding the Trial of Constellations, right? Asmakalis of Cycle content is scheduled to end with the start of the regular season for the new PvE content, Trial of the Constellation. Now, they said regular season, so Nightmare Raid is still going to be here. It's still going to be here until August, right? That's what they said. With the start of the regular season, because this is the beta season, until August. So, up until August, we still have Nightmare Raid. Now, you might say, well, who cares? Nobody does Nightmare Raid anyways. But that doesn't mean you have to remove things. You don't remove content and then add something else and say that we're getting more content. That's not how that works. And what's the issue with that? Like, just give us more ways to get gear. It doesn't matter. Give us more ways. Like, everybody's doing a rift most of the time. We have Nightmare Raid, and they just made a change to the raid anyways. They just changed the raid, and they gave us this nice little update where it doesn't cost anything to enter anymore and blah blah, and just to be wiped away in a matter of few months. All right. Actually, just barely even a year, half a year, And I'm pretty sure this Asmakalis cycle. Remind me if I'm wrong. We got this, almost like a year ago or something, like around the time of the anniversary, around there somewhere. If I remember correctly, anyways. So this is gonna be July 31st. After the update, time Asmakalis cycle content will end. And then they're converting your Queen's Guard badge. I think this is the Hillary currency, right? Queen's Guard badge, because the bug charms are what we use to enter, and we don't use those anymore. So I believe this is the shop currency. It's going to get turned into Epic Catalyst Selection Shop, Epic Catalyst Selection Chest, which I guess, but like, they should have given you the new coins. Those new coins that we're getting from doing the Trial of Constellation. So maybe, okay, you can save them up over the until August comes, right? Save them up until August, well, July 31st right there, but pretty much it's still August 1st. All right, save them up from there, and then you get them turned into those coins, and you get like a head start on the shop, right? You can get a head start on the shop on getting the gear and things like that. So, but no, they're giving it Catalyst Selection Chest instead. But still, I don't really like this, because if it's truly supposed to be harder than the Nightmare Raid and stuff, then the people, especially like the newer players, right, who were able to maybe get powered their way through the Nightmare Raid or something, with some guides and everything, I mean, they'll still be able to maybe do hell, like hard and hell, They might not be able to do Nightmare or the new difficulty, right? It's a weird word. It starts with a P. I don't remember right now, but that they'll be able to do that, right? They'll be able to maybe do hard mode, and I don't know what the gear looks like for hard mode yet. I haven't watched the preview, but I do know on Nightmare and the new difficulty, I knew for those two specifically because I've seen screenshots of them. The gear is pretty good there. It's pretty good, and I saw two different types of gear. There's gears that start with 9s, and there's gears that look like regular gear that start with like regular stats, like 8s and 7s and things like that. So I'm assuming Hell and Hard are gonna have like lower tier gear like that, or maybe they might have high starting rolls, but be like level 80 or something. Who knows? I haven't watched the preview of the thing yet. I'm just guessing here based on what the two screenshots that I've seen for the higher difficulties, right? And yeah, removing content and adding another one is not giving us more to do. It's giving us less. It's giving us less to do. We want more to do. There's nothing wrong with a content like a surplus of content, right? There's nothing wrong with that. People want things to do. They want to say, wow, there's so much to do. All right, I have so much ideas on this and that, and teams to build for this and that. You know, people want that stuff. We still want Brawl. Some people still want Brawl, even though you think there's people who like Brawl. Me, I just want it because I want skins that I've missed to come back. Because I haven't bought every epic pass, because sometimes I just don't have the sky stones for it. We're still waiting on that hero support system for newer players getting into PvP, which is supposed to be this month as well. We got no information on that. And I guess we're getting AI. So we're getting AI and we're getting this thing, which is good. AI is going to start, I think, on Monday. But yeah, I think what Smileate is doing here is kind of terrible, you know. It's like removing content. I know I'm saying it a lot, but I have to make sure you understand. Even though we're getting a technically better boss or whatever, we're getting these better bosses, right? Still, it doesn't mean we have more to do. It does not really mean that we have more to do. Yes, you have to build up units to put them in the support slots so you can get the boost and everything like that in the constellation slots. Yeah, but it's the same thing as Hell Raider. It's the same thing as Nightmare Raider, because you can't really use the same units, right? You can't use the same units for every boss. It's kind of the same thing. So I don't know what to feel about this. You let me know what you think. If you think it's a good change, yes, it's a good change. I'm not saying it's a bad change. I've been waiting for this. I've been asking for things like this. But don't remove things as well. Don't remove content and add one thing and say, hey, look, we're giving you content. No, you took something out and you put another thing in. That's not giving us more to do. It's gonna feel the same. Like when everybody, like for now, it's gonna feel fresh because yes, it's fresh bosses, it's hard bosses, but when everything is said and done and you have your setups for each boss and everything, it's gonna feel the same way it did when we had Hell Raid, right? It's gonna feel the same way, and we're gonna still feel like we need something. We need something. All right. Hopefully, it's that hard, and whatever people will rack their brains and figure out things, right? But me, I am not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I don't know why they did this. I think they should take this back. Leave Hell right there. It's like this. Actually, look what I'm doing right now, right? It's like this. We get Rift. Pretty much just Rift had like no downtime. Rift almost has no downtime now, right? Usually the downtime would be like longest a month in between Rift or something, but this one came right away, right? But it would be like removing hunts, right? It would be like, so that was like one of my guilty said, but I agree with it. It's like, oh, we have Rift, okay, then you can't do hunts because Rift is here. You know, we're removing hunts. You know what I mean? something. It'll be like that. So think of it that way. It's not. It's giving you a better place to get gear. Yeah, but removing something that most of the players are going to do, because not everybody's going to pull for Robin. Not a lot of a lot of new players are not going to have um, multiple teams like built up. I mean, and multiple units built up, because you remember Grace of Growth doesn't count, right? Grace of Growth does not count in those slots. You have to build them up yourself. And I know they do get a lot of resources nowadays with the Path of Air and stuff, but still, I don't think it's going to be a lot, right? To power them through that. Maybe the anniversary will help a little bit with that too, with building up units for it and everything. But by the time the anniversary kicks off, it's going to be like the end here, and then the regular season starts, and then Hellraid is already going to be gone. But let me know what you think. I don't really like that they're doing that, even though the content that we're getting is better. I don't agree with the move. But yeah, that's all I have to say on that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright.